Good afternoon and welcome to Burnaby Lake Sports Complex West and to the 2023 British Columbia Soccer Association Women's A-Cup Final this season between Surrey United and Coquitlam Metro Ford Soccer Club. And both these teams know each other very well, both competing in the Metro Women's Soccer League. This will be the fourth meeting of the season between these two sides, with Surrey United having emerged victorious in all three of their previous meetings. Coquitlam Metro Ford hoping to break that cycle here in the finals, but certainly going to be the underdogs today. They'll be wearing the white jerseys with black shorts and black socks against Surrey United in their trademark all-red kits. The teams have completed the coin toss. The referees just going through their final preparations. Taking charge of the game today is referee Angela Pellerin. The referees in the purple kits this afternoon. It is cooling off here in Burnaby. Of course, if you were with us yesterday for the 5 Men's Cup finals here at Burnaby Lake, it was a scorching hot afternoon in the 20s in the sunshine, and it heats up rather quickly on the turf, as any who've played on it before would know. Today for the women's finals, it's been much cooler and overcast, even a little bit of rain here and there. So a much more typical, you might say, late April day here in the Lower Mainland. Just about perfect conditions, though, for a cup final. 10 degrees, no sun either way, no wind. Neither goalkeeper having to deal with that. It's going to be Coquitlam getting us underway as Captain Erin Bouchatz will kick us off. She's also the leading scorer for Coquitlam this season with 11 goals, and she'll be hoping to add to that tally this afternoon. And they're off and running here in the final of the 2023 Women's A Cup. It's also the last of the 9 BC Soccer Provincial Cup finals taking place here at Burnaby Lake this weekend. It's been action-packed with plenty of goals and talking points over the 2 days, and we hope there's a few more in store for us before the 90 minutes in this one are up. Ashley Melvin with the throw-in. That'll find touch. And an early touch now on the far side for Jessica Gill. This time it's Carly Peterson's turn for the throw-in. It's a quick touch there for Surrey's Alana Beckering up front. She's their leading scorer, but now Morgan Avery for Coquitlam. They'll start again at the back. Both teams feeling their way into this game. Struggling to keep the ball within the lines just a minute, but Surrey United back on the front foot here. Cleared away, and Pedersen will give chase. Burke. Over the far side, headed away by Borghese. She'll deal with Gill out wide there. Looks like there's an issue with the ball here, in the opinion of referee Pellerin. Good battle on the far side with Gill. End up as a throw-in, however. Perhaps the teams have been working on some throw-in routines here. They've had plenty of opportunities here in the early going. Now Surrey looking to come forward through Caitlin Young. All the way back to Elizabeth Hicks. This near side looking for Verk. It won't get here though. And a touch the ball there for Kayla Klim in the Surrey goal. Avery forces her to play it long. Schatz. This is Hannigan. Coquitlam certainly not backing down from this challenge, having, as I mentioned, already lost 3 times to Surrey this season. Away by Pedersen. This is Verk now. Burke. Got a few to aim at if she can get turned here. And good ball into the middle. Beckering trying to run it down, but Hannigan's on scene to clear that one away. More throw-ins down that far side. Of course, Surrey United, as we mentioned, be the favorites here. They are undefeated this season. 16-0-1 to capture the Metro Women's Soccer League Premier Division title. They defeated Coquitlam 1-0 back in September. And got them in the rematch 2-0 at the start of December. These two teams met in group play of the Cup as well, and this time it was 3-0 for Surrey United in that meeting. So Coquitlam yet to score against their rivals from just across the river, across the Portman Bridge. We'll hope to change that today. Of course, that 3-0 loss was part of a rather dismal cup campaign for Coquitlam this season, but they've made up for it with quite a run here in the Provincial Cup to reach the final. For their part, Surrey were not able to complete the league and cup double. They fell in the semifinals of the Metro Women's Soccer League Premier Cup. So hoping to add just a second trophy to the cabinet. As Pedersen will get the throw-in going. Burke working on Melvin. Cuts inside. When she's done well, could she pick someone out? Beckering not able to negotiate her way through on that occasion. Nice turn in midfield from Shepard. It's cut out by Baines. Harkins looking to go forward. And a good battle there with Harkinson. And it's Coquitlam that come away with it. Long one to chase there. But Captain Kate Qualley happy to see off the danger for Surrey United. Just past the 10-minute mark here in the Women's A Cup final. Hope you were with us just moments ago for the Women's B Cup final that saw North Shore Girls Soccer Impact defeat Lake Hill Reds from the Lower Island Women's Soccer Association. Claimed the B Cup this year. It wrecked what had to that point been a perfect day for the Lower Island Women's Soccer Association, with Cowichan Cougars defeating Marilomas 2-0 to start the day in the Women's Classics B Cup. It was a trilogy fight between those two sides. You see Beckering get a little bit closer with that sider. And that was followed up by Castaways FC defeating Coastal on penalty kicks in the Women's Classics A Cup. As mentioned, it was North Shore Girls defeating Lake Hill in the B Cup. And now we have Surrey United and Coquitlam Metro Ford to close things out here in the Women's A Cup. Burke. Happy to bring Klim back into it. Billen. Down for Pedersen. And her and Verk not on the same page on this occasion, and Melvin can start back for Coquitlam. This is Brissett. Ushat's making the run. Can she turn the corner? No, the flag is up. The ball had, in fact, gone out of play. In addition to the women's finals this year, today on Sunday, we had the men's finals yesterday. It started off in the morning in the over 45s final with Columbus FC coming back from a goal down to tie fellow Vancouver Metro Soccer League side Romania 1-1 in the over 45 final before Columbus retained the crown they had won last season on penalty kicks. It's followed up by a win for Vancouver Harps FC over Prospect Lake Lakers from the Vancouver Island Soccer League. in the Masters B Cup. And the Masters A Cup was a rather entertaining encounter that saw a pair of Vancouver Metro Soccer League sides clash. Port Moody SC Rangers getting out to a 2-goal lead before a late comeback by Inter EDC forced penalty kicks. And Inter EDC took the comeback all the way over the line to claim the Darrell Hughes Masters A Cup. So it'll be Inter EDC on the men's side and Castaways FC on the women's side in the Western Canadian Classics and Masters tournaments this October. And followed up that men's Masters match yesterday with the men's B Cup that saw Chiacton FC from the Fraser Valley Soccer League overturn a 1-0 deficit in the second half to defeat Binger's Army. Claim the Keith Miller men's B Cup. Before the nightcap saw BB5 United CCB claim their third provincial title in a row as this corner kick goes to the back post, knocked down, and eventually safely into the arms of Klim. So it'll be BB5 United CCB on the men's side, headed for nationals in the Thanksgiving long weekend, and we are waiting to find out which of these two women's teams will be joining them for the women's tournament. Schatz and Query, the two captains, coming together here. Query to Klim. She can only find touch on this occasion. Neither of these two clubs strangers to the Toyota National Championships. Most recently, Coquitlam Metro Ford won this title back in 2019. Quite the battle going on the far side of the park. Ultimately, Surrey going to do enough to get it at least as far as Shepherd. And Coquitlam will come again. Somebody maybe forgot to tell Coquitlam they were the underdogs in this match. They've had probably the better of it through the opening quarter of an hour. Long ball towards the back post. Baines can start again for Surrey United. This is Harkins. Harkins goes by Shepherd. She's got Beckering with her, and Verk lurking at the back post. Billen making a run up to join as well, but the service is blocked. Of course, you can't talk about provincial championships and the Toyota National Championships without talking about the dynasty that was Surrey United. From 2004 to 2014, 11 straight provincial titles. A few national titles to go along the way as well. And Billen with a speculative effort forces Lauren Askew to prove that her hands are warmed up and ready to go for this one. So United also winning the provincial championship in 2017 and 2018. So over the last 20 years, 13 titles for Surrey United. Looking to add another one to the trophy cabinet today. Young. Getting Surrey going forward here. Not quite what Hicks had in mind there. Billen's able to wrestle it forward. This is Verk. One here for Harkins to chase. He's got Smith for company, cuts it back. Here's Beckering. You can easily see why Alana Beckering is the leading scorer for Surrey. That was Some real striker's instincts there, coming on a late run and needed defending, because you do feel if she had had the opportunity to wrap her foot around that one, it might have been a slow walk back to midfield for Coquitlam Metro Ford. Smith sees off Harkins again, but can only clear as far as Bergazi. Surrey can build once more. Hicks. Nobody quite making that run, but Verk will give chase now. Melvin's going to be able to see that one out. And a good crowd on hand here for the women's A final. Let's see if the crowd favorite presents itself as this match goes on. Verk. Coquitlam clear only as far as Query. In addition to the Coastal Season Winter Provincial Cup Finals here this weekend, it's also the kickoff of the League 1 BC campaign. Second season for that Tier 3 Professional Development League here in British Columbia, and BC Soccer very excited to provide that opportunity to both the men's and women's teams all throughout the province. Case in point, this weekend saw the debut of Nanaimo's Harborside FC as they took to the field for their inaugural matches yesterday. This is Verk. Verk taking on Melvin, dancing through the middle. Smith can see a corner there. Nope, it's a goal kick. And in those matches yesterday in League 1 BC, Harborside's women fell 2-1 to Unity FC of Langley, although their men held Unity to a 1-1 draw. Elsewhere yesterday, it was Notsima's women defeating TSS Rovers 2-0. And a tie into this match in that Surrey substitute Chelsea Hannison, who we might see potentially a little later in this match, head coach of TSS Rovers. Unlucky with the result yesterday, though, falling 2-0 to start their campaign. In the men's match between Notsima and Rovers, it finished 0-0. And it does look like we will have our first yellow card there of the match. Yes, there was a pullback there by, I believe it was Shepard who was booked. We'll give Harkins a chance to line one up. Half a dozen Surrey players looking rather interested in this one on the far side. Although Verk is lurking down here at the near side, and you wonder if they might have something off the training ground for us. Perhaps it was even a shot there from Harkins, but the wall does its job. Bergazi. And it's out for a goal kick. In League One action today, a couple of women's matches are already in the books. Whitecaps U19 Academy, 2-0 win over Highlanders of Victoria to start their season. And into the books as well this afternoon, Altitude from North Vancouver on their trip to Kamloops. The women victorious 2-1 over Rivers FC in Kamloops. A couple of men's matches also underway between those four teams. If we get a chance, we'll let you know how those scores come in. Of course, you can see plenty of the League One BC action all summer long on BC Soccer's League One YouTube channel. As well, there'll be feature matches throughout the season shown on linear TV, on TELUS TV. And you can look forward to seeing the games between Rivers FC and Notsama coming up on May 13th. One over the top for Ushets to chase. She knocks it down well. Avery wasn't able to quite provide the support she would have hoped for. It'll be a throw in for Gill. Harkins. She's been lively for Surrey through the first quarter of the match. Things have leveled out a little bit since that bright start by Coquitlam. Pedersen surging forward from fullback. Really did believe she could keep that one in, but just a step or two shy of doing that. Beckering dealing with Melvin. Well defended in the end. Vert closed down as well there by Shepard. Shepard's going to get a free kick for that encounter. She got to know Young a little bit better on that occasion. Shot's Notzik down. She'll bully her way through for a second ball. Avery looking for Gill, but it's going to be Harkins getting Surrey going the other direction. Well recovered by Harkinson, although the referee spotted some type of problem here. Situation resolved. Surrey United will get us back underway. bit of a tricky one for Young to deal with, but no harm, no foul. Baines for Harkins. She's alongside of Smith for a second there, but Avery looks for Uschatz, and might we see a yellow card for that one? It wasn't too dissimilar to the pullback we saw at the other end, but not that promising an attack in the mind of referee Angela Pellerin on this occasion. Smith launches it forward. It's into a dangerous area. Pinballing around, but now Surrey United with purpose on this counterattack. Beckering, striding forward. She has Hawkins with her. She onside, flags down. Vert cutting through in the middle. Harkins, the outside of the foot. Did she keep it in play? Yes, she did. Defended well enough by Coquitlam, at least for the moment. Pedersen looking long towards Borghese. Second ball collected by Baines for Borghese. Baines looking to get by the Coquitlam defenders, but can't negotiate her way through on that occasion. As we approach the half-hour mark here in the BC Soccer Women's A Cup Final. 0-0 between Surrey United and Coquitlam Metroford. Launched forward by Askew. Again, good midfield battling. Surrey come up with it. This is Young. Baines wants it. She's made the run. She's gone offside now, though. Oh, but there'll be a free kick. No quarter given in the middle of the park by either of these teams so far today. Can Surrey conjure this time? I'm not sure if Beckering was intending on going for goal from 35 yards out, but perhaps there was some daylight there. Beckering again. Borghese with a good foot in. Baines can't wriggle free from looked like it was Hannigan there on the far side. Young. A little space for Billen. Completes a switch over to Pedersen. Did look like Pedersen was blocked off there. She sought to do all the work herself, and that'll get Brissett a quick chat with referee Pellerin. So again, 6 forward here for Surrey, with Pedersen standing over the ball and Verk lurking out here on the left-hand side. Brissett's going to go deal with Verk. See what Pettersson can conjure. Good left-footed delivery. First ball headed away. Second ball into the arms of Askew. Certainly no lack of effort so far between these two sides as we close in on halftime. Just looking for a little end product now. Wouldn't say that either keeper has felt particularly under threat as to this point. Billen gets it back from Verk. She'll ask Qualley to start again. Hicks looking long into a channel, but Brissett will cut that out before it can get to Pettersson. Flicked on by Avery. Ushaz with a lovely ball forward, but just asking a little too much of Harkinson there. Marshaled out for yet another Surrey United attacking set piece. Will they make this one tell? Beckering delivers. It's a good ball. Got it away by Smith. Volley back towards goal, but safely into the arms of Askew. Verk's got some space if they can find her, but perhaps one too many touches by Bill in there and the window closed. Now long for Ushaz. Wide for Hannigan. For Ushaz facing towards goal on her left foot. Forces a lovely save down to her left out of Klim. And I think that would have to go down as the best chance for either side through the first 35 minutes. And take another look at this one. Ushaz doing all the work to start the play. Rather, this was the chance cut out just moments before that for Surrey. Referee Pellerin upset with Shepard. Didn't see a caution produced there, I don't think. Although I will confess to watching the replay at the time. And no, it's Ushaz drawing the ire of the referee. Young. Defended by Avery. Opening now for Beckering. She's got Baines to her right and finds her. Baines is onside. No, she's not. Looked from here that Baines had timed her run, but of course the assistant referee was right in line with it and obviously saw that Baines had gone too early on that occasion. So, promising looking attack comes to nothing from a Surrey United perspective. Borghese. And there we see that save again from Klim a few moments ago. Really well done to get down to her left there. Meanwhile, Surrey United back on the attack. Baines looking towards Beckering. Ball bounces, comes to Pedersen. Left-footed ball into Billen. Now Harkins looking to turn. She does get turned. And this time it's Askew making the save. And both teams coming on a little bit here as we close in on halftime. Long ball forward for Uschatz. She stayed down here. There didn't look to be too much contact, so you hope there's nothing sinister here. Seems to be pointing towards her calf or her Achilles. Maybe she felt she was just clipped as she looked to go up there. She definitely feels she was clipped. You can see her making that clear to the referee. Felt that maybe the officials missed that one on that occasion. Back up and on her feet though. Good to see. Borghese into Beckering. Beckering not giving this one up just yet. Melvin. That's well read by Pedersen. She's not quite able to catch all the way up, and in fact she's going to concede a free kick. So officials really keeping a tight lid on things. Only a few more whistles than maybe the ladies on the field would care for, but that's not up to them. Helped on there, but only as far as Billen. This is Qualley. Billen leaves it for Borghese out on the right. She'll turn back, and Qualley had to be sharp with that one with Uschatz lurking. Beckering. So far so good from a Coquitlam perspective, keeping Alana Beckering under wraps. Nice turn there by Harkins. Burke's going to get there. She's got Baines. Beckering's lurking. Not able to provide the service on this occasion. That's well won back by Surrey United. Beckering gets turned, heads forward. Looks for Harkins. She's got a step. And it's a lovely finish in a flash by Chelsea Harkins to give Surrey United the opener in this Women's A final. And it was a lovely combination play. A couple of quick passes there through the midfield. Beckering slips in Harkins, and it was a calm, cool finish. She slotted past Askew. 1-0 Surrey United. And we see it again. Beckering wins the ball. Lovely weight of the pass, and Harkins knew exactly what she was doing, rolling it off her right foot into the bottom corner of the net. So perhaps a little bit harsh on Coquitlam, who had played very well for most of this first half, but Surrey United strike in an instant. And the MWSL Premier Champions now lead. Do Coquitlam have a response? As we noted earlier, they've yet to score in 3 meetings with their Metro Women's Soccer League opponents so far this season, and you have to wonder, it did look like there was a step on Shepard there, but no call. Here's Beckering, and she's let that one go out of bounds. And you can see the temperature raising a little bit here with Coquitlam. Shepherd stayed down here, and Coquitlam upset with the refereeing decisions. Looked like it was an ankle that was stepped on there for Courtney Shepherd. Back on her feet, just testing things out. Looks like she's going to be able to carry on. Patterson. Young plays in Billen. She'll look to go all the way to the other side to Borghese. New shots now for Coquitlam. Lovely turn. Dealt with for a moment by Young, but Ushats gets it wide to Hannigan. This is Gill. Cutting inside. Now Smith. To her center back partner. We do apologize as the center back for Coquitlam wearing number 17 not identified on the game sheet. So apologies if her friends and family are watching. But we can only work with the information we're given. This is Borghese. To Billen. Verk trying to turn there, but instead it's turned over in Ushats. You do feel if Coquitlam are to find a way back in, Ushats is going to be central to it. She's been rather menacing for the Surrey United defenders so far today, but no end product as yet, as we're into one added minute here at the end of the first half in the BC Soccer Women's A final. Harkins, whose goal separates the team so far. Ball forward towards Verk. Sent all the way down. Borghese now. Check of the watch by the referee. Seems fit to play on here, at least for a few more seconds. Hannigan twisting and turning, but ultimately marshaled away by Borghese. And that is the last action of the first half of the 2023 BC Soccer Association Women's A Cup Final. A goal by Chelsea Harkins is what separates these two teams at halftime. The score, Surrey United 1, Coquitlam Metro Forward Soccer Club 0. Stay with us, second half coming up in just a few minutes. And welcome back to Burnaby Lake Sports Complex West for the second half of the 2023 BC Soccer Women's A Provincial Cup Final, where Surrey United lead 1-0 over Coquitlam Metro Ford thanks to a 41st minute goal by Chelsea Harkins. As we see one change for Surrey here at halftime, sees Chelsea Hannison join the fray for Surrey United in the all-red strip, as is traditional. And it looks like Hannison is on to replace Baines here for the second half. Meanwhile, 3 changes for Coquitlam Metro Ford. We'll get those to you shortly. So can confirm that Surrey change. It's Hannison in, Baines out. For Coquitlam, 3 changes here as they look to perhaps alter their approach, find a way back into this match. Looks like Danae Robillard is one of the Coquitlam changes. She's on, it looks like, for Sarah Hannigan. As it'll be the goal scorer Harkins who gets us underway here. And we're off and running with 45 minutes left to decide the 2023 Women's Provincial A Cup champions. And straight away off the kickoff, Coquitlam come forward, and it's a long-range effort by Uschatz. Forces a corner kick, and boisterous encouragement coming from the Coquitlam bench area. Obviously, they've got a plan here for the second half. We'll see if they can execute. Ball in by Uschatz towards Avery at the back post, and not able to turn it over the line. So looks like the other 2 changes for Coquitlam are in midfield, with Shepard and Harkinson coming out. Oops, scratch that. Shepard's still there. But Harkinson has been replaced by Chantel Bone. Robillard plays back towards her own end. Avery and Uschatz combining again through the middle of the park. Hannigan's still out there for Metro Ford, just playing in a deeper role here to start the second half. Uschatz. So it looks like it's Gill who was replaced by Robillard, with Hannigan dropping a little deeper. This is Bonnet. It looks like the final change for Coquitlam was Brissett being replaced by Caitlin Davey. So Bone will play out wide, it appears, with Davey in the middle of the park taking over for Harkinson. And certainly starting on the front foot here, Coquitlam, but they've turned it over now. And it's another ball in for Harkins. She's one-on-one with the keeper. She's around the keeper. Can she get it over the line? And that was a worrying moment there for Coquitlam. Again, for all the vim and verve they've started this half with, could have found themselves behind 2-0. And it's that opportunistic Surrey attack led by the goal scorer, Harkins, as she nearly doubled both her and Surrey's tally on the day. Shepherd, hassled by Harkins, but Shepherd plays forward. In behind for Bone. And well marshaled there by Pedersen in a meeting of the two number 12s. Get another look here as Harkins does well to go around the keeper. Just couldn't quite get herself squared and back, headed towards goal. A long-range effort there from Melvin is collected by Klim. So if Surrey United thought Coquitlam were going to simply roll over in this one, having fallen behind late in the first half, it appears they are in for somewhat of a pushback as Shepherd taking on Verk. Verk emerges. Smith. Chance for Pedersen to just let their Surrey United teammates catch their breath. And the through ball, and Ushats is going to give chase on this one. Well, out of her goal comes Klim. Played forward to Billen. Well turned by Verk. She gets herself out of a phone booth there. Room on this near side. Hannison. Neat turn there by Robillard. Smith looking long, but cut out by Pedersen. She's been a bright spot in defense for Surrey United today. Billen for Vert, or rather Beckering. Whether that was a cross or a shot, it wasn't coming to anything on that occasion. Uchats. Shepherd. That's a great through ball for Apone. She's got Avery to aim for in the middle. Uchat's coming late as well as Robillard. Bona. And fortunately, just lifted her head to maybe have a quick peek at who was in the middle, and a ball straight off her foot. Hannison. Side for Young, return to Hannison. She won't quite track that down. Ushat's felling. She was fouled on that occasion. No call forthcoming. Melvin. Referee not happy. And Uschatz is going to pick up a yellow card here for her protestations. Been a bit of a theme here. Coquitlam seeming in their minds at least to be playing not only Surrey but referee Angela Pellerin as well. 2 or 3 talking tos in the first half, and Coquitlam feeling that several of the decisions have rightly or wrongly gone against them. So Uschatz booked for her dissent on this occasion. And we'll get ourselves back underway here. Uschatz looking for Robillard. Now Hannison. There's a lane here for Harkins. She wants it. It's a lovely ball down the line. Oh, well dealt with by Smith. Smith looking to marshal this one up for a throw-in, and unfortunately she's touched it last, so it will be a corner kick. Beckering not able to negotiate her way through the second phase of that one. Avery. It's Davey a touch, brings Melvin forward. She runs into a forest of red shirts. Coquitlam to start again. Smith looking long. Only finds Klim, however. So it was a promising, bright 10 minutes or so here to start the second half, but much as it was in the first half, Coquitlam not able to turn that into any type of end product, and Surrey United steadily building their way back into the game. But here's Uschatz getting away from Beckering as the two leading goal scorers come together in midfield. Uschatz, lovely ball for Robillard. Looking centrally. It's asking a lot of Avery to be the one out of the 5 to come up with that. And now here comes Surrey United. Again, we've seen them build on quick counterattacks before. This is Verk. Marshaled by Davey. And it'll be a corner kick. Ball in this time, headed away by Smith. Or Gazy. Long forward towards Hannison. Shepard. This is Verk. Billin turns back. Surrey United happy just to keep it for now. Well, that's a wayward through ball. Shepard has a chance to get Coquitlam going, but nobody was on the same wavelength with that one. Harkins. Hannison searching for Beckering, but not on that occasion.
I said I would show up. I just didn't know my physical ability. I got
heavy tackle there by Borghese for a throw-in. Prevents Robillard from starting quickly. And Uschatz again thinks the referee maybe should have done something about that, but Surrey United escape further punishment. A little bit of a nudge there into the back of Avery, and that will be a free kick. Shepard will deliver this one. 5 to aim for at the back of the penalty area. Looking for Smith. Comes to Uschatz. Her cross is cut out. Hannigan starts again. Shepard. Wide for Melvin. Back to Shepard. That one fizzles out for Coquitlam as well. Well turned by Melvin. Neat bit of skill there. Young. Borghese looking down the line. Harkins is making the run. He's got Hannigan for company, and Hannigan will do enough. So we're past the hour mark here into the final 30 minutes of the Women's A final. Surrey United leading 1-0 thanks to a Chelsea Harkins 41st minute goal. Will that be enough to claim the title? Or will we see further scoring in this one? Here's Beckering. Surrey's leading scorer, drifting one towards the back post, and there was a touch there from Lauren Askew, the Coquitlam goalkeeper. And by the looks of it, a necessary touch as well. So out for a corner kick as she denies Surrey's leading scorer, Alana Beckering, a goal here in the final, at least for now. Verk to take this one. 6 forward for Surrey. She won't get it past the front man, and free kick in any event. Smith. Forward towards Bone. It's been bright since coming on here at halftime, but just like the rest of her and her Surrey United teammates, Coquitlam Metro Ford teammates, no end product just as yet. Good turn by Robillard. This is Shepard now. Melvin over the top. Will give Avery a chance to harass the Surrey defenders. She's harassed them too much, though, in the opinion of referee Angela Pellerin. And as we draw into the final stages of this Women's A final here, BC Soccer would like to thank all the volunteers and staff who helped make this weekend possible. 9 finals between Saturday and Sunday to wrap up the winter season down here on the coast. We've had plenty of entertaining matches, not the least of which is this one here, as 2 juggernauts from the Metro Women's Soccer League vie for a chance to lift the provincial title and book themselves a spot at the national championships at Thanksgiving. And here's Verk. Perhaps not realizing she had maybe just a little bit more time than she thought there, but her finish drifting just high. So still just a 1-goal deficit for Coquitlam as they look to join North Shore Girls Soccer Impact as champions from the Metro Women's Soccer League on this Sunday to wrap up the season. North Shore Girls defeating Lake Hill Reds from the Lower Island Women's Soccer Association in the Lita Sokalski Women's B Cup just prior to this match here at Burnaby Lake. Earlier today in the Classics competitions, it was the Lower Island Women's Soccer Association claiming a pair of wins over the Metro Women's Soccer Association. Castaways FC defeating Coastal FC Supra on penalties to win the Classics A title. So they'll be off to represent BC at the Western Nationals this fall. And I look at that chance by Verk. Just not quite striking through the ball on that occasion. And in the Classics B final early this morning, it was again the Lower Island Women's Soccer Association taking home the trophy as Cowichan Cougars defeated Marilomas as those two met for the 3rd time in a row in the provincial finals. Yesterday on the men's side, over 45 title needed to be decided on penalties after Columbus and Romania tied 1-1 after 90 minutes. Columbus successful on penalties. They make it back-to-back provincial titles at the over 45 level for Columbus. As Melvin dances forward here, Verk harassing her. Verk's going to try and see this one out for a goal kick, and she does. After the over 45 final yesterday, it was the men's Masters B final that saw Vancouver Harps claim their 2nd title in club history, defeating Prospect Lake Lakers from the Vancouver Island Soccer League 2-1. As Surrey United make a change on the wing. Leaving the game today is Nikki Verk, so that miss was more or less her last action, although she did recover well to defend and force the goal kick we see now, as she's replaced by Ivamera Rodriguez-Mendoza. And Rodriguez-Mendoza will come out here on this near wing, and halftime substitute Chelsea Hannison heads out to the left side for Surrey United. Shepard. Again, crowded out. It's been tough sledding through the middle of the park for both teams today. Robillard. Checked out, that was Hannigan. And now Coquitlam start again. Ushatz dropping deeper and deeper to try and get on that ball. Just found Davey. Plays wide for Bone. She's got Avery to aim at, as well as Ushats, who gets a head on it, but safely into the arms of Kayla Klimp. Just rounding out those results from yesterday in the men's cups. In the Masters A Cup, the Darrell Hughes Masters A Cup, it was a comeback by Inter EDC against Port Moody SC Rangers, and ultimately a win on penalty kicks to see Inter hoist that title, and they will represent BC at Western Nationals in the fall. The men's B Cup saw Fraser Valley Soccer League side Chiacton FC come back from a goal down against Binger's Army from the Vancouver Metro Soccer League to win 2-1 and hoist the Keith Miller men's B Cup. And finally, in the A Cup last night, it was BB5 United CCB claiming their third title in a row. They scored a late goal to equalize against Croatia SC before winning on penalties. So they're off to the Toyota National Championships at Thanksgiving in October. And they are looking like they're going to be joined by Surrey United right now, as that ball is loose still in the area. Hannison sticks a foot out towards Harkins. And a little bit untidy at the back for Coquitlam, and they really can't afford to fall any further behind here. As mentioned, these teams have met 3 times already this season, and in all 3, Coquitlam failed to score. So goals at a premium for the team from the Tri-Cities here in the Lower Mainland. What they wouldn't do to break that duck in the next 20 or so minutes. Shepard and Harkins come together. Referee's fine with that. Here's Beckering. She's got Hannison making a run. Is she going to beat Askew to it? Full-blooded challenge, and Hannison gets there. Out only as far as Beckering back in for Harkins, looking for Rodriguez Mendoza on this side. Coquitlam survive again, although it's a little bit helter-skelter for the team in the white tops at the minute. Smith. Ranging cross-field ball towards Bone, but settle for a throw-in. Melvin. Cleared out for a corner kick, and perhaps this is the opening that Coquitlam need. Interestingly enough, it has been Ushats taking all the set pieces for Coquitlam, or at least in terms of corner kicks. Shepard's been taking the free kicks, but you would think, though, that Ushats would be the main target that you'd want in the penalty area. Good size and is Coquitlam's leading scorer, but obviously opting for her delivery. Let's see if it works. And straight into the hands of Klimp. She'll start Rodriguez Mendoza back the other way. It's a bit of pace here. Rodriguez Mendoza can't keep it on the field. Ushats. A little bit of space here for Walbyard. She's one-on-one, but it's well mopped up by Borghese. Hannigan. Davey. Bone was ranging forward there, but her and Ushat's not on the same page in this particular instant. So we head into the final stages of this match. A little over a quarter of an hour left to play. Surrey United have come close on a couple of occasions to extending their lead, but Coquitlam Metro Ford are just a goal away from potentially forcing penalty kicks. And again, if you haven't been joining us this weekend, just to let you know that the competition structure this year, if matches are tied after 90 minutes, they proceed directly to penalty kicks. So no 15-minute periods of extra time. BC Soccer changing the competition this year to align with Canada Soccer and the way they do their Canadian Championship matches. So perhaps something the teams will give feedback on and review whether or not that works best for this competition in future years. But for this year, and as we've seen on a number of occasions already this weekend, after 90 minutes, it is straight to penalty kicks. Right now, Surrey United aren't remotely interested in that, though. They're looking to extend their lead. Rodriguez Mendoza looking for Harkins, the goal scorer, but not finding her on this occasion. Melvin for Rapone. Avery in a joust there, and will go against Coquitlam. Looked like it might be Coquitlam ball, but the assistant referee on the far side well positioned. Young. This is Melvin. Coquitlam are going to need a little bit more than that if they're going to find a way back into this one. Some rare loose touches there by Beckering. Big shots of handball there, but the referee deemed it natural position, no intent, and away we go inside the playing silhouette. And well, for the first time, Rodriguez Mendoza has not been able to negotiate keeping the ball within the yellow lines. Hennigan to throw in, cleared away by Surrey, and now Davey. Long forward, but back on offense is Surrey. Smith now cutting it out for Coquitlam. A few making runs forward. Ushats was looking to get in behind, but it's well headed away by Hicks. And now Beckering. And Harkins. And Bellin. Young got the shout from her teammates just in time there. But they ultimately will turn it back over. Hennigan towards Ushats. Harkins looking for Beckering, cut out by Smith. She charges forward. It's been a good count of herself at the back there by Kate Smith for Coquitlam today at center back. Not always the flashiest position, but certainly put in a shift today. And Rodriguez Mendoza towards Billin, but cleared away. Qualley. All the way down into the hands of Askew and try to get Coquitlam going again. She goes long. Ushats wins a header. With a little bit of an arm in the back, so. And another change here for Coquitlam. So having come on at halftime, Chantel Pone is replaced here. And Gina Fabro will take over for what's left of this one. Coquitlam still trying to see if they can find the formula to unlock this Surrey United defense, which has been so stingy throughout the season, so stingy especially against Coquitlam. No goals against as they approach 360 minutes of time against each other this season. It'll only take one here at the minute for Coquitlam, though. It's not coming right now as Surrey United have wrestled control back. Hannigan, though, only as far as Rodriguez Mendoza. Beckering plays in Hannison. Down the line. Billen has moved forward. Back to Hannison. Cross into the area. Dealt with by Hannigan. And now Melvin gets going forward. First touch for Fabro. To Ushats. Hannigan for Rolbiard. Rolbiard to get on the end of this one from Fabro. Back in towards Fabro. Will she hit it? Oh, and it did look like it was going to sit there, but just unfortunately opened her hips up a little bit too much on that occasion and dragged it wide, but a little sign of perhaps something still left in the tank for Coquitlam as we approach the final 10 minutes in this match. Melvin. Surrey United captain Kate Qualley there at the back, getting in her touches, marshalling her fellow defenders. But she's going to have to get them set to deal with another Coquitlam attacking phase. Cleared away by Borghese, and she's certainly been up for the battle all day today, really relishing her defensive duties. Uchas for Shepherd. Oh, a nice ball in there to Fabro. Fabro will try her luck from about 20 yards out, and she did have Melvin making a late run down that right side. I don't think she saw her. It wasn't a bad effort by any means, but you do wonder if maybe the pass was the better option on that occasion. Still, though, one or two flashes since Fabro's come on here. And now a chance for Coquitlam to build again. Davey defers to Shepherd. We'll ask Smith to start over. Smith wants to go long here. And she's put it all the way down towards Pedersen, but she's dealt with it well. Again, there's really been no quarter given in that midfield all day today, and nothing's changed even into the last 10 minutes. But Surrey emerged with the ball, and Rodriguez Mendoza has a chance to play forward. This is Harkins, the hero of the hour as it stands. She'll win another corner. And is this the moment where Surrey United can put it to rest? Beckering will take. Left-footed in-swinger comes all the way through. And on this rare occasion, Surrey United, who usually commit so many forward to those attacking set pieces, were a little bit shy of numbers in the area. And Coquitlam escape unscathed. That looked like a foul. It was a foul. Smith. Davey for Shepard. Fabro. Again for Fabro. She has been a menace since joining the play. You wonder if that was a tactical decision, perhaps some injury having kept her out, but she's made an impact, and you wonder if Coquitlam could have used her maybe a little bit sooner. Uchats hits the deck. Not happy about the contact. Chance for her to have another few words with referee Pellerin. So, another set piece for Coquitlam. 4 to aim for at the back. That's where it heads. Uchat's involved. It's off a Surrey United head. Rodriguez Mendoza keeps it in, though. Only clears as far as Hannigan. Hannigan towards Shepard. Robillard sneaking up on Young, forcing her to just knock it away, and you feel the urgency level rising for Coquitlam into the final 5 minutes here. Robillard for Shepard. This is Uchats. Oh, she's turned. She's got a bit of space to play here. Robillard for Hannigan. That was a hard tackle, and indeed it was a free kick. So Shepard standing over this one. Maybe improving the angle slightly from where the foul occurred. Just about everyone forward here for Coquitlam. Certainly a case of everyone back for Surrey. Shepard to deliver on the right foot. Coquitlam players certainly very spaced out here. We'll see where their runs take them. Uchat's hiding all the way outside the far side of the penalty area. She'll move towards goal now. Shepard straight towards the keeper, and it wasn't a bad ball, but nobody was making that run or trying in any way to block Kayla Klim out, and easy catch. So that comes to nothing for Coquitlam, and you wonder how many moments they might have left. Harkins, well defended. No, not well defended in the opinion of the referee. And that'll allow her to take a few more seconds off the clock and edge Surrey United that little bit closer. Hicks swings it wide for Hannigan. Sorry, Hannason. Trying to body off the Coquitlam defenders, but instead she'll concede the free kick and waste a little bit of time there as well. Hoisted forward. Smith will bring it down. Beckering forced to turn it out of play, but again, more valuable seconds off the clock. Avery can't twist away, but is awarded the throw-in. Melvin towards Fabro. Comes through as far as Hicks. Into the 90th minute now.
That's it, get there.
Avery's going to turn that one over, and Klim, I think, is just going to stand on it for a second or two.
Step outside, challenger.
Make Avery stretch her legs a little bit.
That's it, stay in front. All day.
Uchats chasing Mendoza Rodriguez back. Anywhere will do for Surrey United at the minute. Lovely touch by Robillard to find Uchats. She'll return it to Robillard. She's offside. It was a very close play. It did appear as though she might have been a yard ahead of it, but. And it's just one added minute here at the end of the 90. I think perhaps we've had a stoppage or two longer than that, but not in the eyes of Angela Pellerin, the referee in charge today. So just a few seconds then between Surrey United and yet another provincial title for this storied club. Or is there one last chance perhaps for Coquitlam to change that narrative? If it's going to happen, it's going to happen now. Blocked away. Sent back by Qualley. Davey can't get anything going there, and it's Beckering. Is she going to goal or is she going to the corner? Beckering, she's a goal scorer. Always looking towards goal. And that's full time here in the 2023 Women's Provincial A Cup Final. Surrey United reclaiming a trophy they've won so many times in the past with a 1-0 win today over Coquitlam Metro Ford Soccer Club. There wasn't much between these two teams. Offensive opportunities were at a premium in this one. And it's Chelsea Harkin's 41st minute goal that separates the two sides. Coquitlam huffed and puffed, specifically at the end, trying to find their way back in it. But Kayla Klim held firm in goal for Surrey United. And the 2023 MWSL Premier Division champion Surrey United are now as well the 2023 BC Soccer Women's A Cup champions. We do thank you for joining us all weekend here on BC Soccer's YouTube channels through all 9 of the finals here at Burnaby Lake Sports Complex West. I'm Tom Johnston saying we'll see you next year